Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Who's Gamer here. We're back with Crown Falls, and we're back with this episode. This episode of Anno 1800. We are looking to kind of do a couple of things here and there, because the game is relentless, and so are our enemies, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about the perils, to be quite honest. Yeah, I'm kind of delivering things over here, back and forth. So I'm just gonna bring some of the material over to King's Landing, whatever. King's Grove. I just cannot remember for the life of me the name of the island. I think it was this. No, it wasn't. I think it was this. So anyway, so I'm just bringing some of the material because that's what's kind of needed over there. Maybe instead of this, we're gonna go for this. Yeah, so that's what's happening. That's basically what these guys are doing. And if we come to this place, we can start unlocking some of these, the battle cruiser or whatever. However, we need 5,000 for battleship. And this is already unlocked. However, it's gonna need so many different things. So I think it's the time. It is the time. I kind of want to delay it until we get the other thing going, because it's a big massive waste of material, I feel. Yeah, okay, well, for the moment let's come here because we're gonna definitely be upgrading this stuff, so might as well. Yeah, that was very uneventful, but that's it. There you go. The roads have been upgraded. Yeah, okay, and then we could upgrade these things, I guess. Entire map. It's kind of difficult to... because it's over here. Okay, just gonna come down this way then. Is there one anywhere else?
Mail's already starting to come in, ready for you to deliver it.
Feel like there are these two, and that's it. Is that it?
For the bus.
Looks like that's it. There don't seem to be any more. Yeah, which is fine. Okay, the bank looks good. There's a festival still going, so that gives us quite a lot of money. So I think we're doing quite well despite you know, the different things that are going on. I think what I'm gonna do as well is to use this fella for delivery of this. This is gonna be the most important, I think. Look. Yeah, okay. I feel like the announcer, I don't know, maybe, but this thing came back twice. Maybe not twice. Yeah, maybe it didn't come back twice. But yeah, I'm gonna upgrade this to the fullest. And we should be 980. Okay, so that's pretty good. Otherwise the things just don't work and whatever. Okay, so I think we kind of sent everything that we could have, give or take. That was number 7. Actually, yes, it was. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right in, guys, and I think we'll have... Yeah, this be a good... Yeah, there he is. He's actually very fast.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
And we're gonna upgrade this guy. No space apparently, but that's okay. And then let's go and get our marketplace and things like that going.
Your
Not
ship has returned
ideal
from its
space. But wait, can we come here and have this
voyage. The people
stamped?
celebrate your leadership.
Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah, this way. So, like this. Yeah, okay. Let's just switch over and see how we go. Oh wow, look at this. Like, this shows you how massive Crown Falls is, right? Like, it's crazy. It's actually crazy how big it is. And that's only one part. Holy smokes. This is actually insane how big it is. Okay, so I cannot...
Ship under attack.
Yeah, why is the main guy not attacking? I mean, this is crazy. He's not very good. He almost destroyed this guy.
We are many.
Oh, chocolate. Okay. Not too bad, I guess.
Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Steersman. Climb the rigging.
Yeah, it's quite strange, if you were to ask me. Right, well, let's come back here. I think, guys, we need to just jump in and do it ourselves. Yeah, and let's just do that. And that's the perfect time to start our little speed build. So there you go. I have... oh, well, I'm trying to do this stamp thing. However, you know, the island is slightly too small. Or maybe this just actually shows us how big Crown Falls is, right? I mean... what the heck? Yeah, I never actually expected it, to be quite honest. Anyway, so I'm going with, yeah, to be quite honest, I was quite, I didn't have an idea for this island. I seem to never do, but, because I don't look up things online, you know, how others kind of do it and kind of guides and things like that. I just do it by myself, because then I know what I did wrong. I don't necessarily learn anything new from it, I suppose, but, you know, such is life. Anyway, so here you are, you know, the very basics, the wood, the whatever. It's a good island. It has a lot of resources as well. So I do like this map, actually, pretty much. Yeah, very much. But yeah, you guys sit back, relax, because this is going to be a long one, for sure. Because this is not just the island we're going to do. This island obviously is needed because we need the workforce. And as well as that, right? We can get things for like the mail and whatever delivered. But yeah, so the King's Grove is going to be the island for us where we go with, you know, the main production for the entire game. More or less. Obviously, you know, New World will produce its own items, but other than that, we are going to have it all here. So I'm pretty excited for this part of the game, especially that, yeah, the map is massive. There's a lot of islands. I'm hoping to get another island at some point, maybe again, but I think we would need to go to war. Well, we are at war, but we would need to attack one of those islands. Anyway, so you see me here back and forth, deleting and adding new things, whatever. And as we go, I am also building as much as wood allows, you know, all the actual items. I've realized over here that we're actually one off for everything to fit perfectly. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. moving things around back and forth as you would. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I think I'm not leaving too much space, but that's okay because we will delete some of the houses and whatnot. And also we've a lot of space on the sides as well, should we need to. And quite big of a harbor, right? If we ever needed, it. So yeah, there you go with post offices. So I'm actually pretty happy with that one. In the middle, we can put like a, you know, bank or one of those things. And also I guess maybe we'll get to a point where, you know, the tower will come here and what's that, Skyline Tower, is it, or whatever. So yeah. Anyway, I'm doing this for fisheries, so you'll see me fiddling around with things. Oh yeah, there's a notification. The Jean is being attacked. I think they're attacking him together with Margaret and what's her face? Alonso, that's the name I'm looking for. Yeah, we just got an item from a visitor, so I'm just adding it onto this, you know, ship just to make it a bit more responsive, I guess, whatever. We have an item on this island, on Manola, that we'll be using on the production island. Meanwhile, the lost pirate is attacking us here. So obviously they're gonna lose that ship. And I don't think we got anything out of it, so it's a bit sad, but there you go. And you'll see me delivering a lot of materials back and forth, so that's really the name of the game here, obviously. But yeah, and then I'm happy here with money, right? So the money is really looking good. But yeah, at this point I want to kickstart things with the actual post offices because of the fact that, you know, they give us extra money and whatever and population, so all the good stuff. Anyway, so potatoes is really what we need. So I'm kind of doing few things. You know, they would need to be delivered at some point because there won't be enough, and I'm not plastering this island with potatoes. I think I've mentioned it before. They're not my favorite things, unfortunately, to do crops wise. Oh, there's fire here in Manola. So we. In Manola, it's kind of abandoned for this time, but we will need to expand it for like the rum production and coffee production. So coffee, again, I think it's my second least favorite. I don't know what it is about the coffee. Maybe, yeah, maybe cotton as well. But yeah, all those. So here you go. I think I'm placing like 5 or 6 of these guys, or maybe even more, just to supply the initial demand, and as I said, we will get them off of the docklands afterwards. And I do it so it doesn't, you know, affect the radius of the woodcutter. As you saw, the paper, yeah, I'm keep using it. It's not my favorite, but it actually gives us a lot of money, so I'm happy with that. And then very soon we'll be able to upgrade to workers. And then, as you see, I'm placing the computer pier, and yeah, the 2 guys will go back and have more material brought in. Now, meanwhile, we are looking at the 100 workers missing. But I think I'm estimating that, you know, this bit here, so this little patch, we may need a slightly more, basically. But other than that, we shouldn't need too many more people on this island because, you know, with all the items, you know, I like going into items. So yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen. Anyway, there's a big pause. I was thinking what I'm doing here with my life, I guess. So do forgive. Yeah, it's one of those. But no, I was actually doing something else. So that's what happened. But anyway, so this island, it's so difficult to pronounce. I think I'm gonna change the name Typholium, Trifolium, I don't know, any one of those anyway. Yeah, so this island is where things gonna happen. So I'm really excited for this one actually. Not necessarily like the Docklands, well, the shape of the harbor, I guess. But that's okay. It is what it is. What I'm thinking of now is, you see this thing to the side. I was hoping that we actually be able to put our advanced thing here, and we can. However, we would need to move some things around, but that's not necessarily possible. Anyway, I think I decided at this point that I want to blueprint all of the modules and obviously have them connected. I don't know why I'm connecting them, like the attraction here or attractiveness is not important here, so, but I guess I like doing it. So that's really what it is. Anyway, so we're not gonna have this many cannons. Obviously, this is the, I guess, the cheat or the workaround that I found, you know, for not having too much military power. So I'm not removing it yet. However, we are not gonna have this many, that's for sure. You know, because we won't have this many influence points or whatever, so that's not gonna happen. Oh, we're being attacked. We've destroyed something, so yeah, that's the usual. I don't want to get too distracted here with you know, with the different things that are happening. But apparently we are getting, you know, attacked here and there. Nothing too crazy actually, but you know, always something you want to keep an eye on. So I actually don't know. I think I should just look it up at this point, how many modules there are maximum. But I just have a feeling that with the mods, the game allows us more. I don't know if it's just me or what it is, but yeah, just feels like there's a lot more than what it used to be. Or maybe because I haven't played it in a while. that's how it feels. But either way, that's basically what the story is. As you can see, we're at 4 million, so that's a good balance. Especially that, you know, we do need to build a lot of buildings, literally the entire thing from scratch. I think I would love to build it at investor level because I know, but I roughly know what buildings will come. That's why we'll have the you know, the second island, yeah, the second production island, because you know, all the chemical plants and all of that. But yeah, I think this island is ideal because it's flat, it's relatively squarish, I guess that's the word I'm looking for. So yeah. Anyway, so we're just starting off with the production of yeah, there you go, all the different things, and we're collecting pigs and whatnot. Yeah, and you can see he does destroy something else in the middle of destroying or picking up the other items. Yeah, peppers, whatever, nothing too crazy. But you do want to pick it up, I guess, sometimes because, you know, you saw yourself, sometimes you get really crazy items, so my favorite thing to do, I guess, especially, you know, when you kind of feel you're behind. Well, we are behind, but we're getting there. Meanwhile, yeah, the different quests, I like doing those little quests because you sometimes get, you know, something good. Anyway, so we are going to get more wool on that island to start the production of the workers' clothes. More material. That's the. I think, you know, I'll come back here as many times as possible, back and forth, between, and then I'll do it between 2 islands. You know, the Crown Falls and this one as well. So the idea behind all this here, I thought maybe, because I always like doing kind of similar industries together, right? So let's say cloth industries and, you know, whatever together. But what I'm doing this time around is I'm actually placing them by class. Now I kind of started doing it off by class. However, it didn't quite work out in the end because of the, just quite a lot. And, truth be told, they do mix up at some point as well, right? So, yeah. But anyway, we're starting off with the kind of simple ones. We don't need that many work clothes. However, we do need a lot of those wooden jewelry things. Yeah, so I've just placed 666, so that's what? 18? 18 of those and 12 of the other ones. And then I'm going with quite a large number of the schnapps production. I think we won't need this many, so it may be replaced with something else in the future. But anyway, so what I'm doing now is really something that I haven't actually not done before. So I'm placing the... I used to do only the warehouses in a row, but without actually any fire brigades, right? And then, well, I placed them afterwards, in kind of the different spots. It always worked out, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I kind of felt like sometimes it wasn't properly covered. So yeah, or I may end up doing, having 5 in literally one area and then just 1 in another. So having kind of them together and spaced out evenly, I think that's, kind of, I'm very happy with that anyway. So that's what it is. So that's me. Enough about fire brigade. Anyway, I did not mention, so this island is getting the nuclear power plant. So that's basically what's happening here. And then the wood production, because obviously wood will be needed here for everything, for the, not just, the building materials, but the actual wooden jewelry and the windows and there's a lot of different things that are needed for it. So yeah, but this will be enough. I'm not anticipating you'll never really need any more than this. So yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen, and I actually cannot wait to get the in Cram Falls, get the other ones deleted. I'm at this point thinking, how many do I need, and do I need all of them, and is this enough, is this too much, or too many, maybe not enough. So yeah, it's just a lot of things going through my head. And as you can see, we've delivered wine because the production of glass will take a while to kind of kick in. So the wine will last us for a very long time. So we'll be able to actually get the production going. And now I'm going with these. Yeah, they kind of look a bit weird here, but that's okay. Let's just go ahead. And I'm actually not quite sure how many I need, very honestly, so I'm just placing quite few. Look, they can always be kind of distributed all over if we need to. I went for this many bakeries. I would not think that we'll need this many, to be quite honest. I don't even know how many this is. But yeah, I'm plastering all these spaces with the rest of what are they? The mills. And then yeah, I just decided to connect this with the road. And I was hoping to fit a bit more in here, but look, it's fine. And then we'll get those things, the fire brigades and whatnot in those little spaces. So in the end, it works out. Now, the only problem, spoiler alert, because the big baddies will be attacked. So yeah, the other buildings will be getting destroyed as well. Anyway, so these spots here, I always like them on the sides because you can fit like little things that you've forgotten and whatever else. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, and then we're jumping into production of steel. Now, steel is needed for almost everything. So I think at this point we'll have a lot. Yeah, you can see this many, and this may not be even enough, right? Even with the items and things like that. So yeah, it's just for the weapons, for everything, like sewing machines and tools and even production for like the ships and whatever. So we're doing this quest from Nate or whatever it is. Or maybe a map. Yeah, I think we got a map. Yeah, so whatever that's about. And then while we're here, I'm just uncovering some of the things. Apparently we're being attacked here. So some of the fisheries gotten damaged, but the island is holding strong. And there you go, we just got an item. Oh, speaking of steel, I think we just have too many. Normally I think I have only 4 max, but yeah, there you go. And I already don't like the fact that the road is not connecting because of this building, but that's okay. It is what it is. Yeah. I remember getting a comment, some of you had said that, you know, why am I doing the weapons? I kind of like having all the buildings, if that makes sense, on the production. Especially that they're needed for, like, you know, some of the cannons, whatever. I don't want to then be like, oh, well, I didn't, you know, I don't have it, I didn't build it, whatever. It's not like it's costing us money at this point, and things like that, so it's fine. Anyway, so you see me adding and deleting, and the reason being is that, you know, because those buildings have this mechanic of, oh, you need to know what you're building, otherwise, you know, you need to choose what you want, basically, kind of a thing. So I decided that this building has a variation, so I went ahead and got this going. Yeah, it's okay. It's probably not my favorite, but it's okay. So that's what it is here. And now we're jumping into soap. This is the olive soap. I do want to produce some of it. As I said, I like every kind of type of a building being built. And I forgot that we got the industrial tallow and industrial soap, I think. So those will be very good because they produce, I think, 3 times as many, or maybe 4 times, or maybe twice, I don't know, but they produce more. What I don't like about them, I don't know if you have noticed here in this quick one, that they have, you cannot turn them around because they turn around themselves. You know, they can adjust themselves, similar to this, the sewing machines factory. The only thing is that the sewing machines, you know, at least form some sort of a coherent building, whereas the other ones just don't. So I don't know. Anyway, another go by, is that the word? No, pass through, yeah, whatever, but you know what I mean. Someone was just driving by, or drive by. Yeah, that's what I meant. Well, it's not really a drive by, it's swim by. No, it's not swim by. Yeah, I guess, is a boat driving or swimming? Floating. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it's too early. It's too early. I haven't had coffee yet. So let's go with this. So the factories, I think we'll have enough with this. Again, very soon we'll be buying, well, not buying, but making items. Yeah, my favorite thing is items, I think, in this game. And then obviously making ships and destroying enemies. Yeah. I kind of always, yeah, I always liked to kind of, yeah, I don't know if you have noticed actually, guys, I'm just thinking of it there. I kind of do like getting into economy first. And, you know, always when there is like any game, even recently, you might have seen me playing the Manor Lords. You know, I always go for the economy one, not the, you know, military or whatever. Even, do you remember this game, Stronghold? Yeah, so Stronghold was similar. You know, I always go into that and whatever. But yeah, so there is this Admiral whatever we got. So he gives us bigger range. So that's basically what we're after here. So that's pretty cool. The ship is really powerful at this point in time because of the Saint of Death. I mean, it's a crazy item, but it's crazy good, right? Again, a spoiler alert, you'll see, you know, you will see it in action, like properly. I actually cannot wait to show you. I need to, I'm still working on this, on that episode, but yeah, it'll be coming soon, so stay tuned. But yeah, here we are. I'm doing the suits factory here. Oh no, the fish cannery. Oh, don't get me started with that. Okay, so I think there's a bit of a bug whereby if I load the game, although we have the needs supplied for cans, you know, for the alternative needs for the fish can or sardines, whatever they're called, the game is not calculating them as such. So because of it, we cannot actually develop the island. However, if I load the game, it does do it, and then it goes down for whatever reason. I just can't figure it out. So I don't know what's that about and why that happens. But yeah, so but that's what it is. So sometimes it calculates it properly, sometimes it doesn't. So what I did do is to add I've added some of the kitchens basically, because we may need to kind of keep both going at this point, I think. I don't know. Anyway, so suits over here, we probably need quite a lot of them. I actually realize, I don't know if you have noticed, but I'm not necessarily now I'm counting how many of them we have versus how many of them we have built already. So yeah. Now I'm then left with those little pockets, but as you can see, we can place those ones in here. So it's actually pretty good and working out pretty well. And then I'm kind of thinking what should come into this place. And then I realize, yeah, these ones are quite neat to be built. And there you go, another attack or bypasser. Anyway, we're back to here, and then we're adding more. And I cannot wait for the uranium. The uranium is going to take a bit of time, but yeah, we'll definitely need another one for this other island, the other production island. You kind of need 2 or 3 of those, don't you? Really. I was actually considering at this point not building the brass, because first of all, this is not going to be enough. Second of all, we could get them through the docklands. But then I thought to myself, well, yes we can, however we probably want to have some anyway, right? So you know, the docks are not overloaded with whatever, because you kind of want to keep the production topped up at some point. So you know, coal is similar, right? You don't want to just cease production completely. You do want to have it in, you know, complementing the actual delivery of additional coal, because you know, truth be told, you will need a lot of it. You know, that's basically what it is. Anyway, we seem to be getting attacked over here. Not sure what's going on. Yeah, perfect. So we're back to sand, and the sand, it'll be okay. I'm actually I completely forgot that the uranium or nuclear factory covers the entire island. So I was just thinking of having the coal factory here, but or the coal, what's it called? Power plant. But yeah, then I realized that we don't need it because yeah, it reaches everywhere. So I don't know what Margaret just did, but she just arrived into our into our harbor there. Anyway, time for glass. Glass will be needed. I'm very happy that it's in gold status, I suppose. So glass will be very needed for the production, well, obviously of other things, but you know, delivery from the docklands for the moment. I don't really like this potash thing. I've said that before, but look, it's fine. It is what it is. So we are very much nearing the kind of goods that we need on this island, more or less. You know, the kind of basics, let's put it that way. Because what else have we got left? Well, there's quite a lot, don't get me wrong, but yeah, you know, the kind of basics. We're definitely now jumping into the engineers needs at this point. I was thinking maybe, should I stop it? You know, should I, because I don't really need all of them and whatever. But yeah, no, definitely. As you see, we can now upgrade the workers. So just going ahead and getting all of the other buildings that we need turned on and built. The soap, the whatever. And also I will be shortly building the ships, you know, that will be delivering this to Cape Trelawney. Old World for the moment needs to carry on by itself. I don't really want to focus too much on it because first of all, it doesn't really give us too much money. Second of all, if we are attacked and the island is overtaken because we don't really have any defenses over there, yeah, we're doomed, right? So that's basically what's happened. I also have noticed, I didn't talk about this before, I also have noticed I sometimes have like a visual glitch whereby the, you know, the health of the ships isn't shown for some reason. I'm not quite sure why that is, but here you go. That's what it is. Yeah, so I'm kind of struggling to put things into that area because of the square design of it. So I figured I'm sure there is something to come. So I kind of left them be for now. And yeah, the main reason as well why we're on this island is exactly this, right? The dynamite and the big cannons or the advanced weapons. Something's happening here, it seems. I don't know what it was, but yeah, there you go. So we're gonna place 2. Reason for 2 is because of oh, we've a bit of a riot going on because we've no police stations and then we've no hospitals, which I'm just addressing, and then again more material needed. At this point, you can guys see, because we're running the propaganda all the time for money, etc. We're getting 7.6 million on the books, and then we've got, what have we got? 40k. So that's pretty healthy, right? So that pretty much means that we will need, you know, we will need things like big ships very soon. So I'm very excited for that. So I'm starting a bit of steel production because obviously we can't just keep delivering things. Oh, let me just tell you about this. Okay, so I don't necessarily like this mechanic that you need to select every single thing, but yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, so as you can see, we're getting some things here, nothing too crazy. Again, more ships. Okay, so the penny farthings, again, I'm struggling to know where to put them. I wanted them here, but unfortunately they don't fit. Something else will go in there, don't you worry. Yeah, so I'm kind of struggling to find a space for them. Yeah, and then we need to deal with the riot. And then we want to kick off the production of this other thing, the power basically, and I'll get uranium. I think we'll need more uranium as well. Once we build it, it'll tell us how much we'll need, but I don't think one is sufficient. Anyway, so we'll need those. Actually, not this many now when I'm thinking of it, because I think we're getting a lot of. There's an item that produces them, but I may be wrong. But to start with, we definitely need a few. To be very honest with you, I think this was my least kind of enjoyable part of the game, where you need to kind of develop the island from scratch, where, you know, you feel like you're starting from scratch, if that makes sense, you know, so you're not just delivering things and then you can, you know, you have a free hand and build things. You just need to actually literally, you know, do things from scratch. So that was my least favorite, and keep delivering things, whatever, but it's okay. It just takes couple of well, a few good deliveries, let's be honest, okay? But yeah, a couple of ships really back and forth and you're good. Anyway, so filaments again, I think not my favorite. It's just because I just feel like no matter how many of them you have, there's never enough. Yeah, something to do with that. But yeah. So, but filaments are needed, right? It's a similar to situation to brass. That's basically what it is. But filaments are needed because of the bulbs, and that's what we need in Crown Falls. And then the goods for engineers, which is now the smoked fish and something else. Yeah, there you go. Here we are with smoked fish. Now we will be getting the other type of wood, so we'll be good, but for the moment we just need to go with the normal wood, which only gives us 1, I believe. And there you go. Right, so this space was kind of very cool for this types of buildings. Now I don't know if you can remember from the last playthrough or you have experience with it yourself. This is not going to be nearly enough, because I think, you know, the sandwiches are, yeah, like I think you need like 50 of them or something. I remember building crazy amount of them similar to this, and that's what I'm actually thinking of when I'm building this, that yeah, we're gonna need like crazy amount of stuff. So it may not be built on this island, but yeah, let's see. For the moment I'm having them here, and I actually stopped. I was going to go for more, but I've stopped at this point because I know how many of them are needed. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I think for this, yeah, as you can see, we just got another good item. For the time being, it's not really needed, but yeah, let's just review the different things that are happening. So you can see me now upgrading everything. I also will destroy this in the end, because yeah, this is not built correctly, because I've realized that we should have electricity here to power those buildings, because the fish will be needed. I'm not going to build the fish on the production island because it, you know, it's kind of a waste of time, I guess. But yeah, it'll be needed to be delivered for the sardines for the production island. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It took me quite some time, to be quite honest. I think the time lapse is a shorter version of maybe 4 hours of gameplay. Now I did take a bit of a break in the middle, so yeah, you know, now you see the process behind doors. Anyway, let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. Righty-ho, guys, so this is the Tyrufal, I guess that's how you call it. Curious settlement, as you can see. So we're just struggling a bit with the workforce, but it should be okay. Took me a while, as you saw. It's one of those things, I guess, but yeah, it's not too bad overall, especially if you need to develop this and the other. But yeah, that's pretty much what we did here. There's a lot more material to be delivered, so that's gonna take quite some time for me to do. You don't need to see it all because it's boring. Yeah, pretty much that's the game for us. The only thing I was gonna say is, yeah, I probably activated some of the things too prematurely, but that's okay, it's gonna work. This is now producing slowly but surely, and then we just need, you know, a lot of material basically to develop that. Let's just Have this, and I'm just gonna bring this guy with us, so he'll be a great help. Yeah, there's a lot of different things happening here, so that's pretty cool. Very much loving it. I mean, this is a crazy item to be had at this point in time, but I guess, look, we are towards the later stages of the game, so I guess it makes sense. I was looking at the items. Some items unfortunately cannot be purchased. I don't know what I'm gonna do, very honestly. Without a research, it's gonna be difficult. Unless... No, they can't be purchased at Katima or whoever. So, I don't know. That's what it is, that's where we are. So yeah, we just need a lot of items to be delivered here, and that's pretty much it. And then I'll be able to... yeah, develop this island, I guess. There's a lot of things that are needed here. Like, I can't even imagine. So yeah, as you can see, anyhow, this is all being delivered nicely, and we've just upgraded the wine. I don't know what we're gonna do once the wine has run out. That'll be an interesting one, I guess. But I'm hoping at that point we have... yeah, we'll have something else instead, right? It's hard to tell, but yeah, we should be okay. So I'm just keep delivering things out of here, and obviously Crown Falls. Yeah, I guess let's get some weapons as well. Yeah. Do we need them though? We don't really. We could get soap. Yeah, we could get soap. Yeah, let's get soap. And we're gonna bring soap to... it doesn't matter actually. Okay. And then this guy here, he will be also delivering soap. We're not producing soap yet, I think. Oh, we are. Wait. I'm all making... I'm making tallow, not soap. Oh, man. So I have 3 tallow. I did think that this was soap. These. But that's okay, it's fine. So we'll have a lot of tallow anyway. Which is fine, because we'll need it for dynamite, so it's okay. We just need a bit more work first. And to do that, let's come here. I just want to check. Yeah, so this has... this should be working okay now. We just need a bit more people. We can't upgrade them because of the workloads. Yeah, I don't understand why that is, to be honest. Yeah, because we've everything. So I guess the delivery isn't happening too fast or something. Yeah, should be good. Yeah. So I want to do it near the school. Quick.
It's a mercy for them, the incompetence.
Yeah, so I like when they destroy things here. It's really handy. Oh. Morale. Okay. Not too bad. Target has no space. Okay, we'll put it on this. I don't really need a flag for this ship just yet. So let's just bring... Yeah, so this guy can take 100, so that's cool. 100 of this. 100 of this. Oh man, where's the other thing? This. You may need to go again. Yeah, okay. This is fine. I may regret the flag yet. Maybe let's bring it out of this ship. Yeah, I think it just makes sense.
New orders.
Just in case, right?
Aye.
Time the rigging.
I'm gonna see if I can intercept this big ship. Because if we can,
Your ship has
that would be
returned
pretty
from its
cool.
voyage.
Let the sails fill.
Let's see, he's just dealing so much damage. Yeah, he's gonna take him. Okay. Sweet. Let's just see. There may be something very valuable. Or not.
Steer us first.
I guess that's okay. Okay. So it was all grain.
Steersman.
Oh yeah. Wanna turn it back on? Okay, we can get few more houses. I think at this point I would like to go with quite a few. For the other
That's the
things.
word.
Okay. So that should be the soap.
Ready for a challenge.
I think we're good now. Yeah. And then let's just see if we can do this. Almost, yeah. So we just need a few other things and then we'll be Gucci. And then we'll need things like... So I don't know where this can be got, not on this island. Or within the session even. Unless we'll grab an island somewhere. Yeah, this was a good island. He took it. I mean, we could potentially take it back. Because this island has a lot of... yeah, we could actually take it back. Okay. Yeah, bring that big ship and take it back. It's just next to Margaret, but that's okay. Alright, okay. Yeah, because this island has a lot of clay. So that would have been pretty neat. And I did look at this island actually. And I said, what we need it for. And then there you go. And there is no other island like that actually. That's available. Yep. All taken. Yeah, that's the only island on this one that she has. Oh, she's got the nuclear power plant as well.
You are looking.
Okay. It's actually good to see AI going for all these buildings. Yeah, it's interesting. Now she does
Your
need...
ship has returned from its voyage.
That's all clay pits though. Clay pit, clay pit. I don't see her having uranium deposit anywhere. It's hard to now tell if we'll be able to click on, you know, if there's an option to click on whatever, or if there is, yeah, like another requirement. It's so hard to tell. But anyway, we can build this. I don't want to build it yet because it's going to cost us quite a bit of money, and we can't even run it yet without taking over the island. So that's the situation, more or less. Okay, so what do we do? Should we bring... yeah, we'll bring it over to Crown Falls again, and this is going to the old world. Okay. That's fine. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope I'll see you in the next episode. Meanwhile,
Feel the skeleton of something.
take care of yourselves, okay? And I also feel the skeleton and whatever. So, yeah, take care and stay hooked.